Hello YouTube and welcome back to the channel. Now before EGX I was looking at upgrading the keyboard and mouse for the shop's computer system and I was a little bit disappointed that I couldn't find anything at EGX, so I went onto Overclocker's website, did a bit of searching, and I had a delivery yesterday. I had to open the box just to make sure everything was in there, but let me show you what I have ordered. So, let's get rid of all of that and get into this box. Now the first thing, it's not overly exciting, but screen cleaner. I need to clean the screen, I need to clean the telly, I need to clean the screens over there, so I thought, fuck it, I'll get some while I'm here. The next thing, again, not overly exciting, but noblechairs, the noblechairs chair cleaning kit. Now I've got 3 noblechairs. I've got 2 in the shop, 1 at home. I've had them for two and a half years, so it's about time they got cleaned. So yeah, that's one of the items. Now, for the main stuff, the upgrades for the shop computer. Let's start off with a Glourious mouse mat. Now this is the 3XL Glourious mouse mat. I need an triple XL mouse mat to replace the Titan Wolf one that I've got. This is just a plain black mouse mat, which I'm hoping with the aesthetics. I do have a dark desktop, which you'll see shortly, and I'm hoping once this is laid out, it's going to be easier to clean because I've got sort of like the lavary effect on the Titan Wolf, and it's dusty, it's dirty, but you can't tell where it's dirty because of the effect on it. So hopefully this will make it a little bit easier to keep clean. Then the next item is the Glourious Model I. Now this is a 69 gram mouse. It's nice, it's light. Never had Glourious before. We're going with a white theme. This reminds me of the way my Razer mouse is, so I'm hoping I'm just going to jump straight onto it, get used to it straight away. Bish bosh bash. I'm not going to lie, I have been a Razer fanboy for years. I've only ever really had Razer stuff, so I'm excited to try something new. Now the next item, and the main item, is, sheesh, this is heavy. The Glourious GMMK Pro keyboard. Now this is just the carcass, but this is phenomenal. Let's get this bad boy out. I haven't really. It's so heavy, but it's complete aluminium. It is nice. This is nice. I really like this. This feels awesome. So yeah, this is my new keyboard. We do have to click a few bits together, which, let's put that there. You'll see what I've got coming. So in the box we have USB-C braided cable, keycap puller, key switch puller. I'm new to all this putting keyboards together, so this is going to be an experience for me. We've got a really cool sticker, which will go on my locker later, and extra gasket strips. But this is what they class as their white ice keyboard, and to go with it, we have some. So we have some Gatron switches. These are the brown switches. To be fair, I bought this as a kit. It was on offer. I've never put a keyboard together before. This is going to be a new experience for me. But we've got some nice brown switches. We're going to be putting this together very shortly. And we got some tweezers. I don't know what they're for. Again, this is all new to me. So some brown switches. I've never had brown switches before. To be fair, I think I've only ever had cherry reds on a keyboard that I had years ago at home. So I don't know what they're going to be like. It's going to be an experience. We can actually get rid of this box now as well. So yes, we have the Arctic white switches. Really nice, but we're going to probably want a little bit of colour in this. So yeah, that'll come. We'll get these built first. But let's get this. So let's get this keyboard built. Right, so here it is, all done. It looks amazing. It wasn't overly hard to do. It was my very first time putting one of these together, or well, putting any sort of keyboard together really. The switches went in quite nicely. I had to use another keyboard for reference, solely for the fact that first time, I think I did a good job. The only thing I would probably say is spacebar doesn't bounce back perfectly and as quickly as I'm used to, but apart from that, it's heavy. It's really friggin' heavy, which is perfect because there's no feet or anything on it. It's a few rubber dots, so when it's on the mouse mat, it's gonna weigh it down a little bit. But the best way of seeing how this is going to be is stripping apart this. So yeah, I better literally strip it down, get rid of the old mouse mat, get rid of the keyboard, the mouse, my Razer keyboard and mouse, get all this into place and see how it looks. Right, so it's done. I think, personally, it looks amazing. I do need a bit of colour on the keyboard. It is a bit white. Obviously, I knew that going into buying the kit, but I'm going to find some keyboards, mainly to do the WASD and maybe the escape button. See what I can find out there. Maybe a bit of extra colour. But yeah, my new peripherals are Glourious, and the only thing I could probably recommend, especially if you're first time doing this, because I did fuck up a little when putting the actual key switches in. I bent a few. I wasn't overly forcing them in, but I did notice that some of the pins aren't perfectly straight. So the only thing I could probably recommend is when sticking them in, just make sure that you click them down properly, make sure they're straight, because as you can see, a couple of these have bent quite badly. So I would recommend being very careful, because I think I broke 6 or 7 of them. The pins will bend back out. Just got to get around to doing it. The other thing that I never actually unboxed, because I didn't get it from Overclockers, and I found it on Amazon because I really wanted this specific one. This is the black onyx. Well, I think they actually class it as the onyx, but this is the wooden. I mean, it is heavy. Wooden wrist guard. I didn't want the foam one. I actually wanted this. It was a little bit more expensive. I think I paid £35 off Amazon. I'll put a link to everything I've got in the description, because obviously I'm not sponsored. Or Glourious, if you want to send me some stuff, to, you know, I've got another setup at home. It would be great. But yeah, no, this is off Amazon. I'll put a link in the description. But yeah, this is my setup. It is very clean looking. I do need to change the colour here, make it a little bit. But it also means I do have to keep it clean, because at the end of the day, it's in the shop. I'm working, I'm cleaning consoles and that sort of stuff. My hands do get grubby. My stuff, you know, the stuff in the shop does get grubby, but it just means I've got to clean it more often. But yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll be back very soon with our next video. Adios.